everybody. It's Lisa Brown of Brown Eyed Girls Crafting. My glasses look a little crooked there. I hope everybody is doing okay today. Mm, I'm drinking a little bit of 7 Up if I don't feel too hot. Hey, Deborah Ramsey. Oh, I was going to get my Facebook page going on my laptop because Jeff had his eyes dilated today and he's in there laying down, kind of dizzy. Let me see if I can get it come up here on my laptop. Well, I can't type Facebook. Let me see here. Okay, let me see if I'm on. Yep, there I am. And let me turn the sound down real quick. You don't need two of me going on here. There we go. Hey, Mary. Whoops. Everybody ready for Christmas in July tomorrow? It's going to be here before we know it. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Tammy. I thank you for the stars, Deborah. Hey, Joyce. Okay. Let me see. There we go. Okay. I found this at a estate sale. I got 3 or 4 of them, and I don't like them. They're kind of ugly. Green's not my color. So I decided I'm going to paint this, and we're going to put some of this decoupage, some of this rice paper over it. So I'm going to need to have it white right there. And we're going to make it into a cute little, like a door or a wall hanging. Let me see if I can scroll this down so I can see the comments here. There we go. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Leona. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Rita. Let me see if this is going to let me go. Hey, Wynette. There we go. Okay. Well, I thought I picked up my white Mod Podge, but I picked up Waverly Varnish Wax. Let's go ahead. I've got some ivory here. We'll just use this ivory. Hopefully. There we go. Let me get my stuff, a little lid off of it right there. And we'll stir it up just a little bit because it's a little thick. I hope there's enough of it. Oh, thank you, Mary. Oh, wow, Juanette. Thank you. Newfoundland can't. Hey there. Okay. Stir that up just a little bit. We'll just put some out here and get it off my paintbrush here. I actually took all my paintbrushes downstairs and washed them. Let me get a foam brush here. Oh yeah, old trays are fun to do. And this will probably take 2 coats. And that is a little thick. I'm gonna have to put some water in that because it is just not gonna paint good. Let me start up again. I think I got 3 or 4 of these for like 50 cents a piece. It was at a lady. She was a huge crafter. And this lady that was putting it on, she was going through and pricing everything. And the lady told her she wanted to sell everything cheap. And she had every room in her house had some type of a craft in it. I could tell she was a big sewer. She had lots of fabric. And I did buy some fabrics from her and just some other little things. And I'm not going to worry too much about this center if it doesn't have a good coverage because I just want to make sure I cover up that green. We're going to paint this out right here. As long as we get the majority of that covered up, it'll be good. Hey, Elsie. Hey, Sandy. Jeff is feeling good. He got a really good report on his eyes today, but anytime I dilate his eyes, he doesn't feel good. And I think he went back in there and laid down for a little bit. He wasn't feeling too hot, but his eyes are doing really good. He has a really good doctor in Arkansas that my cousin recommended to him when he started to lose his vision. And he had to take shots in his eyes for, gosh, 2.5, 3 years. It's been a while. And he did really good there for a while. And he had to have a booster. And so there's a spot on his vision. He doesn't see it, but Dr. Adams can see it. That wasn't there before. And it wasn't the one he was watching before because that's disappeared. And so it could be because when his blood pressure spiked up, when they got him dehydrated, that could be why that spot came up. So he'll see him again in 4 months. So that's good. We were going like every month. Hey, Brenda. But he got the dye in his eyes today, and that always makes him a little sick. Hey, Gladys. I'm probably going to give the rim here another paint and do the back of it so I can get it finished. And I might just touch up some spaces here in the middle. The middle's pretty much covered. Yeah, it really is, Brenda. Okay. And be careful when you're doing metal because it does get hot. Oh, thank you. I had this in my shop, online shop. Okay, let's let this cool for just a second because if I try to put another coat of paint on here, it's going to get stiff and hard. Oh, goodness, Sandy. He had like a blood leakage that went across his retina, which Dr. Adams told him, it's because of diabetes, that 15 years ago, he would have really gone blind because there was no treatment like they have now. Hey, Barbara. I can still feel the heat on this. Hey, Doris. Yep, it's still pretty hot. Let's let it cool for just a second because if I put any paint on this, it's just going to get hard and it won't move around. Hey, Jen Crittenden. How you doing, girl? Hey, Michelle. My sister and I are planning out our trip when we go to Kentucky, and we're going to hit a couple of flea markets that we're really excited about. And so, if I have signal, I'm going live to show you these places. I know we're going to go to one that's called Anything Goes Trading Company in Boaz, Texas. A lot of crafters that live close to there have gone, and I'm excited about going to that one. Really excited. Yeah, see, my paint is really drying fast on this now because this is still pretty hot. So I'll probably use that matte varnish on here to seal it. That way this paint won't chip off of it. Now that's really drying fast on there. Let me see if I can smooth some of it out. And then there was another one. I can't remember what the name of it was. If Michelle, you remember, put it in here. And we're excited. Now, I won't be on tomorrow night because tomorrow night is our Christmas in July extravaganza. And if you haven't yet, make sure you go join that group because we're going to be putting all 33 crafters in there the next 3 days. And I am excited. It didn't take long to get here, but it is ready to go. But we have some awesome crafters. Okay, let me dry this one more time and then we're going to hit just underneath this edge here. Thank you, Mary. This shirt is in my web, my shop, and there's several different colors that you can get it in. What is it called? It's called Christmas in July Extravaganza. I'm actually seeing some comments there and a few up here, so I guess I'm getting both of them. Hey, Linda. Okay, that is pretty good right there. I'm gonna flip it over and just get the underside. Shar is gonna start it off at 3:30, and yeah, it starts tomorrow from 3:30. And there'll be a crafter on every 45 minutes, and Sunday it starts. I believe it. I did the schedule. I can't remember. I want to say 10 a.m., 9 a.m. I'll go look and I'll post the link, the lineup again when I get off here. And then I'll be on. I'm finishing it out Sunday at 4:30. But we're planning one in September for fall, so we'll have a page for that one. And it's gonna be fun. And then before we know it, the craftathon's gonna be here. I'm gonna just go ahead and put a code on the back here since I've already got it. The craftathon's gonna be here the 28th and 29th of August. And then we're going to have another fall thrifting that is going to be a farm type theme. And I'm excited for that one because I grew up on a farm. My sister and I, well, my sister didn't get to do it too much because she has asthma, but I can remember raking hay for my dad when I was a teenager because I was the oldest. I was really glad my brother got old enough to help. But I'm going to tell you a really funny story because both of these guys are gone. One is my brother and one is my cousin Dow. And they are 6 months, Philip is 6 months older than Dow. And my dad had this flatbed truck that he used just out in the field. It had for hay to haul hay back and forth. And altogether, we had about 120 acres that my dad did the hay on because there was, yeah, right at 120 acres that we did hay. And they were teenagers. And they, of course, when you're teenagers, you think you know it all. It's been, yeah, Michelle worked the cattle. I did the hay. And my dad had this black truck. And I think Philip and Dal were probably 14, 15, but they knew it all. Absolutely knew it all. We're going to let this drive. And Dal told my dad, hey, Uncle George, I want to get in that big flatbed truck. And Dad goes, no, you don't want to get in there. Yeah, I can get in there. I can do it. I can do it. Well, my dad knew there was a black snake in there because he saw it when he went to get in the start the truck up. And they got halfway. Oh, I saw a mad face there. Somebody gave me a mad face. That's sad. Might have been an accident. But anyway, my brother was raking and Dow was driving the hay truck. Luckily, he didn't have any hay on it yet because at that time my dad was doing, I think he just started doing round bales. Okay, I'll get the backside here. And When that truck started to heat up the floor bed, the snake came crawling up and got around my cousin Dow. And he was a big old boy. He just bailed out of the truck. And it went a rolling. And luckily it was a flat field and there was no way, once it stopped, it stopped. No, yeah, I guess they did square bells. And my dad said he and my Uncle Alan couldn't even cut hay and rake it for laughing because they knew what was going to happen. So we all laugh at it because those two thought they knew it all. Let me see if I can see this right here. So I don't want to pick it up because it's hot. I can feel the heat on it. Okay, I can't hear you. I got the dryer on. I'm going to set that right there. I'm going to see if I can pick this up. Let me get this one little spot here. Oh, I got this side right here too. My paint's wanting to dry. Make sure my sides are good here. Okay, there we got it. Let's dry this real quick. But anyway, now that our brother's gone and my cousin, her brother's gone, we sit back and we laugh at the stories that those two cooked up. But my dad and Alan would laugh all the time. No, well, it might be a TV tray, but it's real small. I don't think you could really get a whole lot on it. Okay, bring that over just a bit. That's a pretty smooth finish right there. Let me get this paint off my finger here. Hey, Amy. What was that? Somebody from Burleson, Texas here. I didn't see that. Let me see if I can scroll down a little bit. I guess I scroll up on this. I had to look up Burleson, Texas. Wow. Well, my sister and I are going to go to Hillsboro. No, Hillsboro, somewhere south of Dallas here in a week or so. But we're just going to go up one day and drop off some puppies and then come back home because we want to save our time for when we go to Kentucky and Tennessee. Anyway, right here is this tray. I've got it painted all an ivory. And I'm going to go ahead and use some Mod Podge. Well, I'll tell you, let me cut my piece here first. That is not going to be quite wide enough, I don't think. We may have to put a little bit of a rope around it. Hey, Jeff, can you bring me up one of those Dollar Tree ropes? Okay. I mean, it's just a little bit shy on both sides. I'm going to score it here so I can cut it. And we'll put some rope in to fill that edge there. This is just really pretty rice paper. I bought it off of Amazon. It's a Tim Holtz rice paper. If you want to go in there and search for it, I'm sure you can find it. I mean, I still have quite a bit left on here. Let me try to get this back in here so it doesn't tear up. Yes, I've got raffia too. I found it. I told you I've been looking for my raffia and I couldn't find it anywhere. Well, today I found my big tub of buttons, and I opened it up, and there was my raffia inside of it. I had been looking for it, and I really didn't want to go out to buy more because I knew I had two or three things of it. Yeah, it's right there on the end of the table. There's a big bag with it in there. Okay, I've got a little piece of. I'm gonna sand this just a little bit to make sure it's good and smooth. Okay, there we go. This says post office telegram, and it's got some musical notes on it. It has some birds. It is just really, really a cute pattern, especially since Jeff used to work for the post office. There we go. Okay, you take it out here, and I'm gonna get just another foam brush here. Hey, Debbie Freeman. Yes, that would be pretty. I don't have any lace up here though, at all. Well, yeah, I do too. No, I don't. It was out in the building. I was trying to think, where did I see it today? I don't see any lace up here. Thank you. Okay, hopefully this is not too warm. Do you see any lace over there by chance? Like some yardage? No, your vision's not too good right now, is it? Okay, I'll make sure I get a good coat on here. I know I got some yardage down there, but it's not the right kind of lace. Okay. Okay, make sure I get a really smooth coat. There we go. I'm gonna start here in the middle.
Vicky and Ellen sent you stars.
Who?
Vicky and Ellen.
Oh, thank you, Vicky and Ellen, for the stars.
That was a while ago, but you were blow drying.
Yeah, I couldn't hear anything.
Nothing's giving me chills already. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, he's up here, so he'll stay now.
I ain't going back downstairs. It's asking too much.
Okay, that's going down really smooth. I'm gonna use a dry brush here and just go across it and see if there's any air bubbles.
The scraper made it.
Hey, Tina.
Martha says I don't use lace on country looking stuff.
I'm gonna use some. I have some raffia here,
Yeah, somebody mentioned raffia.
and I have some of that buttons. We're gonna make a little twine bow to put on it.
Diana Mayo from DeQueen, Arkansas wants to know, is it like a napkin?
It's thinner, and it has kind of a wax paper
Hey,
consistency to it. And there's what we've got so far.
Hey, Rita.
Isn't that cute?
Oh, that's nice.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and take my rope right here.
Oh, me too, Francis. Got a good report from the eye doctor today, so I'm happy.
We're gonna put some rope around it, just on the inner edge.
Just goes to show you can upscale anything.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me get my hot glue here.
Even if it's already pretty, you can still upscale it. Lisa set herself a new goal. She's trying to get 20,000 followers by the end of September, was it?
No, end of the year.
Oh, end of the year. End of the year. Well, I was really trying to push it, I guess, wasn't I?
Oh yeah.
If you got them by the end of September, would that be okay, though?
That'd be awesome, but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, you
That's
never
not gonna
know.
happen.
You never know.
Okay. Well, that really sets that off.
Does Hobby Lobby have rice paper?
Um,
I don't think I've ever seen it there.
they do over like in the scrapbooking area,
Mm,
but I never see it in stock. And a lot of Tim Holtz stuff now is not even in there. Maybe they're buttons and some of those types of things that you'd put like on a
I don't like it up here. Gee,
do what?
that AC up here is working a little bit too good for me.
Okay, I didn't take the plastic off of the end of this because I didn't want it to fray. And I'm gonna pick it up
Hey, Michelle Myers.
and I'm gonna cut that off. Um,
I'm going to be in your area very briefly around my birthday.
can you cut just a teeny tiny more off of that? Make it even. Not too much.
Hey, you Richard and Sherry Davis.
So I'm gonna put my bow probably down here, my flowers up down here. That way it'll cover that little snippet.
Randy Ross, we're doing pretty good. How are you, brother?
I think Randy just had a knee replacement.
So,
You getting old, Randy. Okay.
oh,
And
that
there
rope really
is
helped it out.
here's with the ribbon around it. Let's see where I'm trying to think where am I at? I got a little bit that's fraying right here, so I'm gonna just put a little bit of glue in there and tuck that down. There we go. Just like that. Like that. Okay.
Hang in there and do your PT, Randy.
I don't need this Mod Podge anymore. Well, no, I'm not. I'm gonna set that right here. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up.
Yeah. Randy said, so are you. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be crafters.
There we go. Get all that closed up there. Okay.
Oh, Lynette,
With that.
fixing to have a hip replacement.
Ooh.
Hey,
You know,
Robin.
my brother had hip replacement and did really good with it.
One of my army buddies just had a knee replacement. Well, his second knee replacement. Where did you find that paper?
Okay, Amanda Sweet said Jeff's medication was dropped off in our mailboxes. Okay. Um,
I'll bet that's,
what we're looking for.
yep, what we're looking for.
Okay, I have some of these little yellow flowers. I picked
Antibiotics.
these up at Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree in Stillwell. They have some really cute florals. Okay, right there. And I'm just going to cut just some small pieces, not too much. Let's see. With Lisa's new mic, I can't hear her much right
Well,
now.
can't hear me much, I think she said.
Oh, you can't hear with Lisa's new mic. I can't hear. Yeah, he's not talking because we have a lot of people complain that say Jeff's too loud,
And I am.
and there's always going to be complainers.
But I do tend to be loud.
And we've had some pretty mean comments from some people.
Yeah. What's up with that?
No, nobody that's on here right now, but it's just people that kind of come in hit and miss.
And those individuals tend to troll
Yeah,
all the pages and have the same kind of comments. So,
I'm just going to put a few flowers right down here in the corner because they've got like, kind of the same colors in this little picture here.
oh, thank you, Annette. She says I like Jeff.
I'm just going to put a little bit of glue and I'm going to glue these in because I'm just cutting them off.
Joyce, we're keeping you in our prayers. Didn't have a chemo treatment this week, but she did get a port put in yesterday.
Definitely praying for you, Joyce.
Yeah, we love you guys, but that new mic that Lisa uses does a better job of picking her up. It does a lot better job of picking her up.
Yeah, I had invested in a good one for Craft Around the Clock, which I need to get busy and do some more videos for it.
Denise gave you 50
Well,
stars.
thank you, Denise.
You're absolutely right, Martha. Some people aren't happy unless they're complaining about something.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Okay. I think I'll put just a little bit more.
Oh, thank you, Sherry or Cheryl.
I'm gonna come from this angle right here.
Thank you, Joyce. Hey, Elaine. Hey, Connie.
Okay. I can just pull this end off here. I don't have to cut it. That is hot. Got some around my fingers there.
Lisa and I have a couple of friends, and if you would keep their son Drake in your prayers, we would really appreciate it. He's in the hospital and he's in not doing too good right now. He could use some prayers.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but he's in critical condition. Okay. And here's the flowers I got right here in the very bottom.
Oh, Michelle Hush.
What was that?
She wants to know when her t-shirts are
I don't
coming.
know. My sister wants some t-shirts.
Good
Okay.
for you, Connie.
Okay, let me.
Says she's busting out of the hospital tomorrow. I hope it's with the doctor's blessing.
Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this raffia. I'm so tickled I found it.
She was a little upset the other day when she couldn't find it.
Well, I looked everywhere for it. I've looked in every sack, every box. I probably don't need that much, but
Joyce's name is Drake.
he's 20 or 21 now. He was one of the last classes that I that I worked with when I was a registrar. His uncle Micah was in our wedding, so I've known him, gosh, for a long time.
And I mean, you've obviously known him longer than I have, but I mean, I've known Eddie for a long time.
Yeah.
Eddie and Angela both. Hey, Mitha Carter.
But I do know he has some head trauma.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're absolutely right, Elsie. For every one griper, there's 100 people that like it. Probably even more than that.
Okay. That may be too much, but get a little string here and tie it. Oh, thank you, Joyce. He's the baby of the family too.
I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah. Okay, where'd my tie go? Right here. I'm gonna tie this tight,
Hey, Tracy.
and I'm gonna go ahead and clip.
Oh, thank you, Francis.
I'm going to clip some of these.
Yeah, now you've got a reason to drag that paper out, Ann. Hey, Donna Haynes.
Okay, I'm gonna cut my string off here on the back.
Where did you get this tray at?
I got it at an estate sale. The lady that was a crafter that she,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. I know you got it.
there was another one right back over there. I think that's just a little bit too big.
Karen Powell is a newbie to your page, Lisa.
Hey, Karen, welcome to our page.
Welcome, and we're glad you made it.
Okay, I'm gonna cut this down just a little bit.
I'm doing pretty good, Chris. I had to go to my retinopathist or whatever you call them, retinologist maybe something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna put this right here on the edge here.
Hey, Robin. But yeah, I did did a dye angiogram with my eyes, and the doctor said everything looks really good. He was really pleased, and he said, "I'll see you in 4 months." So that was awesome.
Okay. I found my button tin.
Nice.
I poured that jar of buttons I had here in
Hey,
here.
Judy Hansen.
I've got this button right here. It's kind of a, it almost looks green, but it's not green. It's just kind of a yellow tan.
I love when Donna Haynes shows up, Lisa. You know why?
That's a pretty one, but it's too big.
You know
Oh
why?
yeah.
You
Why
know
is
why
that?
I like when Donna shows up, don't you?
Why?
Just cause.
Because.
Yeah.
And I got this little small one right here.
Yeah, Connie.
It's got some florals on it with a little bit
I
of
feel
pink.
real blessed. I was really actually a little bit apprehensive about the appointment, so I was
Okay.
tickled.
I picked out three here.
Oh, you're welcome, Wendy. We're glad you're here.
I'll let you guys pick out the button. I think this is a little small, but it's cute.
Hey, Rachel.
Let me just show it up close. We have that one. We have this one right here.
Judy Hansen's in the house.
I got glue on my hands, and I've got this one right here. So one, two, or three.
Awesome, Karen. We'll look forward to seeing more of you. Donna says, "I'm sorry, Lisa. You married a nut."
Oh, I know it.
Well, you know what, Donna? Sometimes you feel like a nut, and never mind the rest
Okay,
of it.
this is one, middle one's two, and the top one's three. Which one do you guys think?
Michelle says, "Do
Do
you
you
have a
have
light
a
green button?"
light green button? Let me look
Patricia
and see if I got a light green button.
Patricia says number three. Connie says number three.
I like number three.
Jen says number three. Hey, Jen. Wynette says number two. Sherry says number three. Oh, looks like number three's running away with it. Ellen says number three. Nancy Star says
Nope,
number three.
I don't have a green button. I've got a lime green button, and I don't like that. Okay, this was three right
Donna
here.
says number three.
I think number three because it's got a little bit of texture to it.
Francis says number three. Karen says number three. Yeah, number three's the runaway winner on that one.
Okay,
Absolutely.
a little bit of glue right there.
Elsie throws in a one, and Cheryl says three, 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 three. Two and three and three. Lauren and Lucy and three.
And there we go. That is just a cute little tray.
That's nice.
If you had one of those little bitty oh, I'm not gonna put a hanger on it, but those stands like you can get at Dollar Tree to hold pictures up.
Oh, those
Um,
little wire stands?
yeah, those little wire stands, and
Yeah.
just set this up. You wouldn't even have to hang it up. But I think that's cute.
Oh, thank you, Jan.
Yeah, he is sitting right behind me now, or right behind the front of me. I guess right in front of me, not behind me. Anyway, guys, I think that turned out pretty cute.
Well, thank you, Tracy.
Pretty cute. You
With
go
a
ahead
K.
with the K. Oh, pretty cute. K-E-W-T.
K-E-W-T.
Yeah. Okay, let me get my notebook here so we can draw four more names.
That would actually be
What was
two.
that? Great, my brother in law is going through the same thing. Heart, and yes, he is diabetic. Oh, I hate to hear that, Chris.
Chris, I tell you what, diabetes is a horrible, horrible disease.
I think starting dialysis is probably the hardest thing you do because it's unknown, but it's really made Jeff feel a lot better.
Well, you spend so much time trying
Yeah,
to stay off of it.
yeah, he does.
It is such a negative thing in your mind that it's hard to get over the negativity and realize that it can really be a positive thing.
Yeah, it sure is. Okay, can you scroll there and
Scrolling. Well, wait a minute. There we
get
go.
me?
I lost the names for a second there.
Guess this is gonna be a yellow night right here.
Yellow.
Yeller.
You need a black one? I got a black one.
No, sorry, it's dark enough.
Okay.
You can get four names, and we'll put in for the drawing of the month.
The first name is Sherry Johnson.
C or S.
Sherry.
Sherry Johnson.
The second name is Sarah Mixon. Sarah Mixon.
Sarah Mixon.
The third
Hey,
name
Joyce.
is
I was just saying hi. Thank you, Sarah. Third name?
Is Judy Moser.
And the last one.
Mitha Carter. Mitha Carter.
Well, we got some different names in the pot now. Okay, and we'll stick this back up here so I don't lose it. Makes it a lot easier. Somebody asked me where I got the tray. I got it at an estate sale of a former crafter. She was in the hospital. Well, I guess no, I expect she's on hospice, and her kids and she put all of her stuff in an estate sale. Anyway, don't forget tomorrow night. I will not be on here, but you want to go join our Christmas in July extravaganza, and I will go out and put a link on my page, and I'll put the 3 pages that we have of the 33 crafters and what day and time they're going to go on. That way you guys can find them, go watch them in the page, and you can see everybody. And Shar and I are going to be working hard to get those people in the page pretty quick. We've got a system down.
Ask Lisa how many times she had to spell extravaganza as she was writing all the ad stuff for this.
I can't spell extravaganza to
She hates
save
that
my
word.
life.
Well, you were
It
so
is rice
tired.
paper, Vicky.
You were so tired of it.
Yeah, I can spell it now, but it was just one of those things I don't spell often. That, yep, it is rice paper, and it came in a tube just like this. I got this from Amazon, and I can't remember how much it was, but it's a Tim Holtz rice paper. I bought that one and another one. I think the other one was sunflowers, maybe. I think I did something with that. But anyway, you guys have a great evening, and I'll see you at the Christmas in July extravaganza. Make sure you guys come and watch and support these 33 awesome crafters. You're gonna find out we've got a bunch of good ones that some of you probably watched and some of them you probably haven't.
You're going to fall in love
Yeah,
with our crafters.
we've got some good ones. But you guys have a great evening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Bye.